Everyone been taking stairs?
Greg said he would have torn his pants if he.
Jonathan, congratulations on the shutout. This seemed like a monumental defensive effort there in the second half. Maybe in the first half you guys were a little more in control of things. Second half things started to maybe regress a little bit. But what do you have to say about the defense that was in front of you and also your own play?
Yeah, so happy with everyone. Like you said, I thought we played some really good football in the first half and controlled the game. They came out, and you can feel that straight away after the whistle in the second half. They came out a lot more aggressive, and at that point we have a lead to kind of defend. So I felt like we did that really well. Derek had some amazing big headers, big plays. Julian and Chase stopping crosses, and obviously Eric Zavaleta had a great game covering in behind, and then Sega when he came on the last 10 minutes as well, because we didn't have much of the ball and we were defending a lot, especially in stoppage time. And yeah, I felt like everyone kind of played their part. Big shout out to obviously the midfielders, Gaston, Marquis, Ryan as well, covering a lot of ground. When we did have some counter attacks and we tried to attack, we suddenly don't finish, or we don't go to the corner, we don't keep the ball, and then we're in transition a little bit, and then the midfielders have to run even more. So it was a big effort from them as well.
What does this win do for you guys mentally, emotionally, and everything else? Obviously, you stopped the slide. Now 13 games left in this season. You got the win. You stay above the playoff line. All those things seem like good things, but how do you go and replicate that for the next game?
It was a big game for us. 3 games in a row. It's really not easy losing at home as well. We know we have a responsibility to kind of perform in front of the fans, and when we don't, it comes on top of us even harder, kind of thing, and that really we have a young group, and it does affect confidence. Maybe being a little bit of a younger group, or maybe a little bit more fragile than we should be, but for us to show a little bit of mental strength and character coming back today and really dominating from the start. We started really well. I think we scored and I hadn't touched the ball yet, so we really did control the game from the off, and it's a massive result, and obviously a clean sheet as well, which takes us to 7, I think 6 or 7 clean sheets, something like that. So it's not bad.
We've seen this team so often fall behind in the first 15, 20 minutes or so to be playing with a lead. What was that like for you when you see, we're ahead?
Yeah.
And just the way that brought confidence into the game.
It's a relief, especially at home. I feel like we seem to concede the first goal at home, or have done anyway recently. And for us to start the game well, score the first goal, kind of changes the complete dynamic of the game. We have struggled a little bit this season with stopping transitions. So when we concede the first goal, then suddenly our natural reaction is to go score an equaliser, and there's been a couple of times where we've then been punished bang bang, and then you're 2-0 down, you're at home, and then it is a big mountain to climb. And we just spoke about maybe keeping things a little bit tighter from the beginning, maybe the fullbacks staying connected to the back four rather than pushing on in the first portion of the game, and just letting the midfielders control the game. I thought Gaston had a great game on the ball and gave us a lot of control. So it was like you said, the first goal is massive in any game, really.
Yeah. Gaston coming in, he's a real number 6 as opposed to 8's kind of playing in that role. And this was a different kind of game because of the way Atlanta was dealing with the midfield and the way they were switching things. And you guys have only been playing with Gaston for a few days in training, so you're still kind of working it out. But do you see ways that it's going to be different, or ways that you guys are going to be more solid in midfield with having a guy who's a true number 6?
Yeah, I think for most of the season, Mark has done a great job in there. I think he'd be the first to say, he's naturally been an 8 beforehand, making runs in behind. I think he was telling me he made a lot of runs in behind at Toronto before. So to have another ball player in there as well. He's obviously not just a 6. He's like a ball playing number 6, which helps us a lot building out. We've had Sasha, Ryan, Danny Aguirre as well in there, but it's good to have another body in there and give us another option, really. And like you say, he's only been training for a few days, but he he slotted in really quickly and looked really comfortable, and I have complete trust in him. You can tell very quickly, you know, when I'm passing someone the ball in midfield and they're under pressure, like he can handle it 100%, and it's good that we can have someone we can trust in there.
Thanks for your time, Buddy.
Thank you, guys. Have a good one.
You following your women?
Sorry?
Have you been following your women?
Yes, we're in the semis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm kind of